everybody. Hey Axel, probably home by now. Oh, maybe you're in Las Vegas. You're going to be doing a residency there, I understand, at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and I might try to make it to that. It's not too far from Phoenix. We go there a couple times a year. So tonight we're going to be making paella. You were in Spain, you were in Marbella for your last part of your European tour. I've been to Marbella, it's absolutely fantastic. And I've been to Spain a couple of times, and we did have paella a few times while we were there, and I even learned how to cook it while we were in Spain, so that was a lot of fun. This time we're going to make lobster and chicken paella. The reason I'm using lobster is because at the grocery store where I shop, they had lobsters, and there were 2 of them in these little bags like this for $10. They're not very big, but they're whole lobsters, and that's a real treat for us here in the desert. We also are going to add some chicken. I have pre-cooked the chicken. I baked it in the oven in a casserole, a little casserole dish, just to pre-cook it, so it's not going to take too long to assemble the dish. Everything else is all ready to go. We've got some chopped onions, peppers, tomato, a Fresno chili, garlic, a few other ingredients, but here's something else. Paella calls for saffron, and $18 for this little tiny, teeny bag. It is ounce for ounce the most expensive food item you could buy. So you use it really sparingly, but it does add a nice flavor and color to your dish. Okay, I am pulling the lobster apart. It is cooked already. We do not have to, mercifully, I do not have to dump them in boiling water and listen to them scream. So we just take the legs off like that, claws, and the bottom, tail. Peel it right off like that. Okay. The rest of the poor guy, I'm going to pull him apart, take all his meat out of him, and make something else, maybe a lobster bisque a little bit later on. But we're not going to be using him, the rest of him, in the paella. So, bye little lobster. He's dripping everywhere. Hey folks, guests are arriving, and we're going to start the paella. I have some sliced chorizo. This was really all I could find. I have no idea where I would get Spanish chorizo that wasn't in ground format. So I did get some sliced discs of it. I'm going to put it in the pan. I have the, from the chicken, some just drippings from the chicken in here, all nice and hot. So I'm going to put this chorizo in the pan. Okay. We're going to saute that all up. In the meantime, the juices from the chicken that I already pre-baked earlier will reduce somewhat. So we should get some good concentrated flavor, and the chorizo is releasing some nice oils too. So that should work. I have it on medium heat. And for a change, I'm completely prepped and ready to go. So, hurrah! Oh, and it smells good. Oh, wow. The chorizo smells fantastic. I don't have a paella pan. I really didn't even want to go buy one. And it's not that they're that expensive, but a big old frying pan, the biggest one you have, will work. So I think I mentioned the lobsters that I got at the store, 2 for $10. Holy cow. I did peel, I took the little, oh, there's the legs still, the legs stuck to that. I took the claws and the tails off of there. Just liberate him from his last remaining leg. There we go. Okay. This whole board here of onions, peppers, tomato, going to go into the pan. This is a chopped Fresno chili pepper. that in there. 2 cloves of garlic minced. There we go. I'm going to stir that all up. Oh, there we go. Now we're sizzling. We want the vegetables to get good and soft. 1/2 cup of dry white wine, which is the Chardonnay that I just poured into my glass. Set that in there. I'm going to turn the heat up again. I want the wine to sizzle somewhat and reduce a little bit in here. I want the flavor, not necessarily the alcohol content. Meantime, I'm going to pour 2 cups of chicken stock, chicken broth. Either one. Add the broth. Good. It's an awful lot of rice. Let me check. I almost had a kitchen fail here. It was 3.5 cups of liquid. So thank goodness I checked the recipe. Otherwise, I already knew that that wasn't going to work out. With 2 cups of rice, which I already poured out, 2 cups of water would not have been, or liquid would not have been enough. So luckily I checked that. Now we have 2 cups of basmati rice. Add that all in there. Stir it up. I have a lot of food in this pan. So it's okay.
No Axel yet.
I'm talking to Axel. Come on in and say hello. He's my buddy. He's with me. So,
come on, Axel. Can we have a beer with her?
You know, is he drinking beer these days? I thought he was a Jack Daniels guy.
You know what, Axel? If you show up, I'll drink a Jack Daniels with you, and I hate Jack Daniels.
Really? You know what, Axel? If you show up, I think we'll all do some Jack Daniels. Okay? I think it would be, you know, I don't know, merit the occasion, maybe. Do a little paprika. Okay, paprika does not want to come out of. There we go. And the celebrated saffron threads, which I'm almost afraid to use them, but we're going to, because look how pretty they are. They will make this most beautiful red color. There we go. Okay. It's like dropping gold into your food. Sort of like Goldschlager. Did you ever drink that? Did you ever try to get the gold flakes out of it? Doesn't work. We tried. Okay. We bring that up to a boil, and then we're going to reduce that heat and let the rice absorb. That'll take 15-20 minutes. So, check back with you in just a few. We have an extraordinary paella going on here. It is, the rice has absorbed all the liquid. I am going to taste the rice just to make sure that it is soft enough. And if not, let's just see what happens here. Oh, it's marvelous. Oh yeah. When I turn the heat down way low, stir that up. So now I'm going to add the lobster pieces, and really they're already cooked as we mentioned before. I'm going to put the lobster tails, the claws in here like that. I'm just going to nestle them down into the rice and the vegetables, and all we want to do is warm them up. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I have chicken as well, and I'm going to add a few pieces of chicken to the pan. As you can see, it's pretty full, you know. But I'm gonna add some chicken, and any other pieces are not, we're not gonna co-mingle because we have some people who don't eat shellfish. So we're gonna segregate. So I'm gonna add some of the chicken, legs of chicken here. We're gonna garnish with some flat leaf parsley. We're gonna stir that in. If I can find my knife. This one looks good. Just take off some of the parsley leaves here. And we're also going to garnish with some lemon wedges. We have chicken uncorrupted by any seafood that might have touched it.
Oh, is that for you?
It's for whoever is not a seafood. And this is our paella. We have lobster, chicken, lemon, rice, all kinds of really great stuff. Look how pretty that is. Okay, hope you're all having a good night. So I hope you have a good time tonight. We're gonna have our paella.